Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. It's great to have you with us as we explore the exciting world of agentic AI and how you can use it to solve real mobility challenges as part of Tata Technologies InnoVent 2026. I'm Preeti and Babu and I'll be your host for today's session. We are here to help you get inspired, learn about new technologies, and hopefully spark some new ideas that you can turn into amazing projects for the hackathon. I'll start by giving you a quick look at what InnoVent is all about, the key dates, and what you can look forward to. After that, I'll hand it over to our expert, Jayesha, who will walk you through what Agentic AI really means and how you can start building with it. Let's get started. Before we get started, make sure you're following us on social media to stay updated on all things Innovent. It's the easiest way to catch the latest news, tips, and deadlines. Just scan these QR codes to follow us right now. LinkedIn, Instagram, and X. Whatever works for you. We'll give you a moment to do that. First, go to our Instagram handle and hit that follow button and press the bell icon to turn on those notifications so you'll never miss an update about the program. Next, hit the like button on our Facebook page and lastly, follow us on LinkedIn and turn on those notifications. By doing so, you'll stay in the loop and never miss a single update about our hackathon. Let's take a moment to talk about this year's InnoVent theme. InnoVent 2026 is all about innovating the future of smart mobility powered by intelligence engineered for 2030. The focus is on practical, forward-looking ideas from software-defined vehicles and smarter batteries to AI-driven mobility and better customer experiences. And we are glad to share that this year we are collaborating with AWS. Through this partnership, participants get access to advanced cloud tools, mentorship, and support for building and testing solutions. Together, we hope to see ideas that address real mobility challenges in meaningful ways. This year, we have 6 project categories for InnoVent 2026. You can choose to work on AI and embedded intelligence for smart vehicles, software-defined vehicles platform and OTA architecture, sustainable mobility and circular battery systems, connected mobility and secure communication, human-centric and immersive driving experience, and intelligent manufacturing systems. Each of these areas gives you the opportunity to tackle real challenges in smart mobility. You can pick the one that inspires you the most. Each category is focused on key technologies shaping the next generation of smart vehicles and manufacturing. Under each category, we have multiple subcategories where you can submit your innovative project ideas. AI and embedded intelligence for smart vehicles focuses on AI-based systems like generative AI copilots, edge AI for driver behavior, vehicle health diagnostics, and self-healing tech. Software-defined vehicle platforms and OTA architecture emphasizes OTA updates, AI-driven virtual testing, SDV simulations, and in-vehicle service middleware. Sustainable mobility and circular battery systems targets digital twins for battery aging, EV or hydrogen range analytics, recyclable materials, and circular economy dashboards. Connected mobility and secure communication covers V2V or V2I frameworks, OTA cybersecurity, Gen AI sandboxing, and high-speed Ethernet test beds. Human-centric and immersive driving experience includes Gen AI voice assistants, AR driving aids, energy feedback HUDs, and inclusive UX. Lastly, intelligent manufacturing systems focuses on AI for defect-free manufacturing, digital twins for production. Intelligent manufacturing system focuses on AI for defect-free manufacturing, digital twins for production, immersive tech for workforce enablement, and sustainable adaptive manufacturing solutions. The registration for InnoVent 2026 is already open and you have time till 30th July 2025 to submit your project ideas. Over the next 6 months, you will go through 3 rounds of evaluation with plenty of support to help you shape your ideas into working prototypes. The final presentation will take place in January, where you will get to showcase your prototype and the difference it can make. InnoVent is open for pre-final and final year undergraduate students as well as diploma students from any engineering stream. Cross-functional streams from different branches are welcome, but just a reminder, teams must be from the same college. Your ideas will be judged on 4 things. Diversity. We are looking for inclusive teams with people from different backgrounds and skills. Novelty. Bring bold and fresh ideas that push the boundaries. Prototype feasibilities. Working physical models or demos will carry the most weight. Impact and scalability. Can your idea solve a real problem? And can it grow bigger? So aim high and build to show what's possible. InnoVent 2026 isn't just a competition. It's a chance to work on real challenges that global customers at Tata Technologies are trying to solve. If your team clears stage 1, you will get access to exclusive tools, frameworks, and platforms to help you build smarter and faster. And in second stage, you will receive mentorship from experts at Tata Technologies and AWS to help sharpen your ideas. The top 3 will win the cash prize worth 3 lakh for the first place, 1 lakh for the second, and 50,000 for the third. Top teams will also get paid internship offers with Tata Technologies to work on live projects. There are special awards too, like Breakthrough Idea and Best Physical Prototype. And with AWS, finalists can be featured on AWS channels and receive AWS swag kits. Today, we have Jaysha, Global COE Head, Data Science CEIT, joining us live. He'll share valuable insights on this year's theme and how you can make the most of it. Over to you, Jaysha.
Very good. Myself, Jaysha. I heads the Global Center of Excellence, Data Science for Tata Technology. Today, let's get into the world of Agentic AI and let's explore how Agentic AI can help us to solve the real life mobility challenges. Let's deep dive into that. If you see today, in terms of the AI and Agentic AI, in terms of the future mobility standpoint, starts from the embedded intelligence for a smart vehicle to the software design co-pilots. There are multiple use cases are there in the AI and embedded space. If you see from the software defined standpoint, there is a lot of OTA frameworks which can be leveraged for continuous EV updates. And at the same time, there are multiple in terms of the mobility related standpoint, there are V2V, V2I communication, cybersecurity related part, which can be, these problems can be solved with the AI and Agentic AI. If you see from the sustainable battery or the sustainability standpoint, there's a lot of talk about the sustainability and how AI and Agentic AI can help us in the sustainability side. There are various use cases are there in the battery management system. And at the same time, if you see the intelligent manufacturing standpoint, by leveraging the Agentic AI, we can do a defect-free production, standard quality checks, and the predictive maintenance, which can be implemented on a shop floor, which help us to develop or manufacture a superior products, right? If you see from the user standpoint, right, or the human standpoint, There is a multiple use cases are there where we leverage the Gen AI for the multilingual voice assistant, and there are we can leverage the AR, Gen AI for AR to simulate the real driving experience, right? So starts from the vehicle embedded to the connected mobility to the software defined to the intelligent manufacturing till the product comes out. There are plethora of use cases are there which helps us to drive a future mobility, right? Okay. Now there is a lot of things about how Gen AI is different from a classic AI, right? If you see on the left side, right, which is on the classic AI and machine learning, which is there since almost more than 20 years, right? To train any kind of AI and machine learning model, you need a various historical data, right? Where with the help of the historical data, you train the machine learning algorithms and which helps you to develop a future predictions, different kind of recommendation algorithms, predictive maintenance kind of things, right? That's about the classic AI part. If you see on the generative AI, which is making a lot of, you can say, the buzz in the market, right? There are very powerful pre-trained large language models which is trained on the billions of parameters, which helps you to understand the context when you give the data with the help of different kind of vector embeddings and the prompt engineering, and by giving the input or maybe through multimodal inputs, you can generate the text, you can generate the image, audio generation, video generation, CAD models, code generation, and there are multiple use cases are there. Typically generative AI, since there is a lot of pre-trained model already trained on the billions of parameters, it helps you to generate the various kind of text, image, audio, video, and there are different kind of output you can generate with the, so there is a difference between the classic AI and generative AI, right? Okay. If we move it to the next part, which is the next wave about the agentic AI, right? Today, if you see on the agentic AI, and if you focus on the left side, there are limitations of the Gen AI, right? If you see from the traditional Gen AI standpoint, you give a prompt as a LLM to the LLM, and it generates basically a multiple modal output in the form of the text, video, images, audio, and all this. And but as your data increases, as your inputs are increasing, there are memory related challenges which are coming in the typical RAG based approach, right? And that's where probably the agentic AI can come to the rescue. Okay. If you see on the right side, the agentic AI, if you see from the input standpoint, audio, video, text, and everything, once it goes into as an input to the multimodal as an input with the help of the short term or the long term memory, this LLM basically invoke a agent orchestration layer. Now this agent orchestration layer is basically, it acts as a decision maker based on the use case and based on the problem statement and the data that we are giving to the LLM model. It basically use various tools, technologies, and API, okay, and decide how to generate the output and in which form, whether it's a structured, semi-structured, or a multimodal output. And then this knowledge can keep on enhancing with the closed loop process. Okay. So if you see from the agentic AI standpoint, it is LLM with more brain, and you are asking agents to do a specific intelligent task in a repetitive fashion, which helps you to improve the productivity and operational efficiency in your day-to-day life, right? So that's what the agentic AI does. It helps you to automate a lot of tasks with a lot of intelligence, and it also overcome the kind of challenges that we are facing through the traditional LLM or a traditional Gen AI solution, right? Okay. Now, if you see in the AI in action today, there are multiple use cases are there. Starts from vehicle design co-pilots, right? With the different kind of design co-pilot or the assistant, we can develop a very, you can say, different kind of concepts or design concepts at a fingerprint. Today, without that, the designer spends a lot of time in designing those concepts. Okay, right? This design co-pilots help you to all the design engineers to design the right set of design and the innovative designs as well. Okay, coming as a next in-car experience, right? Today the car is becoming a slowly a software, right? And that's why there is a software defined vehicle or the AI defined vehicle, right? If you see the in-car experience standpoint, there are a lot of conversational assistants are there which helps you to navigate the menu on the infotainment box, and it also helps you based on the selection that you are using. It helps you to do a hyper personalization based on the personas, whichever the persona is driving the vehicle, right? So that is where the in-car AI experience is coming into the picture. If you see from the prognostic standpoint, right, agentic AI basically use the data which are getting collected from the sensors of the car and monitor the health of the vehicle and proactively basically plans the maintenance action before the failure occurs. So there is a prognostic way to tell your vehicle to ensure that your vehicle doesn't go down. So that's one of the most used or a classical use case of AI in the prognostic area. ADAS, today there is a lot of advanced driver systems now coming into the picture, whether it's a ADAS level 2 or 3 or 4. Today, with the help of AI, there is a lot of autonomous assistance which has started, which helps you to build the safe vehicle operation through ADAS technologies, right? These are some of the AI in actions today we are seeing. If you move it to the next, in the sustainability side, right? In the mobility and battery system, basically Gen AI with collecting of various battery related data, whether it's a design or the how the batteries are performing in the field with the vehicle, we are able to monitor the complete battery health. Plus, this act as input to the designer in terms of the optimizing the battery design so that it can sustain a longer time during the vehicle life cycle. In the connected mobility and communications space, typically the V2V and V2I, okay, which helps you to enhance the communication between the vehicle to satellite to the end user with based on the different protocols, right? And of course, it helps you to build a solid cyber security layer inside the car so that there is a secure communication is in place. Okay, from the battery management systems, of course, I spoke about the sustainable mobility and the battery system. But if you see the battery management system standpoint, okay, you can analyze the pattern with the generative models, likes of the behavior of the battery. It also helps you to predict the degradation of the battery in terms of by analyzing the patterns, okay, and generate the optimized charging and thermal management strategies for extended battery life or the remaining use by monitoring the remaining useful life of the battery management system. This is basically today in the battery there is a lot of intelligence which is being getting built through AI and generative AI in the battery management system. Okay, AR. Now with the help of AR, okay, there is a lot of real-time context, visual overlays that you can create, which help you to set up a driver engagement, as well as there is you can simulate those hazardous environments in the simulation fashion with the help of the Gen AI, right? Moving next, in software-defined vehicles, right? Because there is a lot of buzz in the software defined space, right? Today the car is becoming a software more and more. So people are moving from hardware to software in the car because of the kind of agility that it gives. AI here will help you to pass the secure over the air updates with the different TVs. Also, it helps you to the way you are driving the car, right? Based on that, the automatic updates can be given to the car so that there is a seamless experience there. Now, this all over the air updates can be enabled very easily through AI. Okay. Second, Gen AI voice assistant in-car experience, right? There is a lot of conversational agents today. If you see in the car, we typically select the menus, play the songs. Those are the things can be naturally integrated as a through conversational AI, which will enhance the driving experience for the end user. Okay. Virtual testing environments, right? There is a lot of AI powered simulation that you can create, which helps you to define a proper testing strategy in the simulation environments, right? AI driving companion. Now, with the AI, you can you can do a real time navigation, hazard alerts, okay, those kind of things, which basically helps driver to set up a proper view in terms of the AR standpoint. Okay, right. Moving next, now we talk about the lot of use cases in AI. How, in terms of the manufacturing standpoint, it is a very critical thing today. There is a lot of operations which are happening manually on a shop floor. How can but the idea or focus is how can we defect free production and including the proper quality check, because that will improve the overall user experience. Now, with the help of AI, we can optimize the various process parameters and help on the shop floor to reduce the defects. Now, with the help of different vision systems, a computer vision related system, with the help of cameras and video feeds, we can reduce the defects on the vehicle with the surface defects. Okay, and at the same time, it helps us to a defect free vehicle once it comes out from the manufacturing plant. Okay, at the same time, there is a lot of, you can say, the cost which every OEM or every dealer is facing, because there is a lot of inventory that they carry. With the help of AI, we can predict the demand, which helps us to keep the optimized inventory at my level, which helps us to reduce the cost. At the same time, with the help of this predictive maintenance, we can predict the maintenance schedule for the particular vehicle, which helps user to for a timely service of the vehicle. So these are the numerous examples are there where AI is already in action, and there are real practical core use cases are evolving daily in this area, right? Now, if you see the why agentic AI matters in automotive, it's basically goes from reactive to the proactive systems, and finally it reaches autonomous systems through agentic AI. Basically, it helps you to multiple predictive insights, energy efficiency, and the personalized experiences for end user. And that's why today all the automotive companies are adopting agentic AI in a big way, because there are a lot of benefits which are coming up. Okay. Uh, Now, for all of you students, what is the road here? Where you come in? Okay. I've explained there are a lot of different use cases in AI which are real in action, AI in action, right? Okay. Now, if you see, the future of mobility is agentic. Okay. If you see, if vehicle can start talking to you, factories which are a self-fill, okay, those are the, and you also must have seen there are a lot of companies who are already started. There are dark factories which are coming up. Okay, there are dark stores which are already in action. Now, all these things basically through agentic AI. Okay, how can you make all this system smarter? What are the ideas which you guys can bring it on the table, right? Let's go into the deep. Okay, all the students, there are my suggestion. First, choose your area. Okay, whether you want to bring your ideas in the area of smart vehicles, connected mobility, battery systems, intelligent manufacturing. These are the four broad level ideas or arenas are there. And there are, we spoke about the multiple use cases. Some are already, you must be experiencing AI in actions today in the real world, right? Okay. Identify the arena for you. Build different kind of agents. For example, traffic optimization, EV battery agent, factory negotiators, factory co-pilots, maintenance co-pilots, under industrial co-pilot is a broader theme, right? And there are multiple ideas which can convert into the actions for you as a build stage, right? Now, how do we build it, right? Basically, to build those use cases, okay, there are multiple frameworks, open source frameworks, which are available, likes of Python, LangChain, and LangGraph. You can leverage for agentic AI. There is a Neogen agents are there. Okay, Autogen agent framework is also available. So there are multiple agentic AI framework. Plus there are also classic AI frameworks which you will get it in the Python as a libraries, right? There are also, if your first, my suggestion is during the build phase you identify where these problems fit. How do I solve this problem? Whether I solve with the help of classic AI, whether I can solve in Gen AI, or whether with the agentic AI. Based on that, select the right set of technology stack for you. Okay. So for example, yeah, uh, open source LLMs, right? Okay. There are a lot of open source LLMs which are available, likes of Llama, Mistral, and all these things which are already in the form APIs which are available. You can leverage those LLMs, right? There are open source sensors and IoT data which you will get with the multiple sources which are available. Okay, get that data, build your use case on top of that. Your use case should be impactful and should be in a position to demonstrate that use case. Okay, right? And try to focus how you can solve the problems with the cutting edge computing technology, right? Okay, the idea is all about how do we disrupt the market, how do we solve the problems with the cutting edge tools and technologies, right? It's all about the kind of tools that you are bringing to solve the business problem. Okay, and last, I think, from hackathons to the headlines, right? We want each and every students to come up with the impactful ideas so that those ideas can become headlines and start solving the real life business problems. Okay, so that's what you can inspire for this particular hackathon, right? Now, again, some of the example. Okay, I spoke about some of the AI in actions, but some of the still evolving AI and agentic AI, right? So for example, Carla simulator. This is the open source simulator for in-car autonomous driving research, which enables to all of you guys to build and test AI driving agents in virtual cities. This Carla simulator is an open source simulator. You guys can see that and see that based on your use case, you can pick up that particular simulator and modify it based on your use case. Okay, AutoWare. If you are want to pursue your use case in the area of software defined vehicle, then I think this is the AutoWare is the best open source platform for building and testing those kind of use cases for autonomous driving stacks. Okay, please make sure you define your use case properly so that you can create the impact, you can solve the real life problems. Okay, do not narrow down your use cases. Okay, otherwise it would be difficult for you to create the impact when you develop the any kind of use case, whether it's agentic AI or Gen AI or a classic AI, right? Okay, now what we are calling a different category wise project ideas using agentic AI for InnoVent. So I'll be touch base some of the category wise, what are the different or the art of possibilities or the various ideas that you can submit in InnoVent 2026. First starts with AI and embedded intelligence for a smarter vehicle, right? So these are some of the, you can say, ideas, but these are not exhaustive list. It's just a few set of ideas that we are putting up. Let's say, for example, AI co-pilot for a diagnostic. You can develop a co-pilot which monitor the sensors data of the car and any kind of issues or suggest a corrective actions to the end user. You can think about the AI co-pilot for diagnostic. Also, there is a distraction detection system, right? Basically, it's a edge AI agent which monitors the eye movement, facial expression of the driver. In case of any irregularity, it's started flagging into the way. Basically, it's a driver behavior related stuff. Okay, there is a autonomous lane assistant agents are there which you can pick it up. Voice enabled troubleshooting bots. So these are the some of the in-car infotainment personalization bot, right? Basically, it remembers your previous navigations, it create the personas how you are driving the vehicle and start giving a different recommendation when you go into the car, right? It's a hyper personalization use case of the in-car infotainment bot, right? In the area of the software defined vehicle platforms and auto architecture, right? We spoke about the some of the use case, auto update, over the air update. AI agent can prioritize what kind of updates I should give it to this particular user based on the way he or she is driving the vehicle and the vehicle criticality standpoint, right? At the same time, regression test agent, how you can continuously test the OTA software for unintended impacts. There are middleware upgrade advisors are there. So under the SDV, software defined vehicle and OTA architecture, there are multiple agents and there are multiple use cases are there. Once you start studying this software defined vehicle related architecture for use cases, in case if you are interested to put your entries in this particular area. Sustainable mobility and circular battery systems, right? There's a lot of buzz is there as a part of the electric vehicle. Okay, now one, if you see, there is two use cases which are very prominent. One is how can you intelligently monitor the health of the battery, whether it's a degradation or can we provide a future health projection. That is the first. At the same time, there is a lot of all the OEMs are coming with a battery swap kind of model, right? Okay, now when to swap these batteries, time, location, those kind of AI can help to the fleet operators. Okay, this is the time after this much duration you can swap the batteries so that we do effective utilization of the battery as well. At the same time, the time and effort gets reduced from the end user standpoint, right? Okay, and at the same time there are circular economy value estimator, because there is a lot of focus on the sustainability standpoint. How can you calculate the residual material value of end of life for economic decisions, right? So there are multiple AI use cases in the sustainable mobility and circular battery system. Moving to next, connected mobility and secure communication. Now we also spoke about the V2X prioritization standpoint, OTA cyber security watchdog. Can you monitor what are the different threats which are coming while pushing this OTA update, right? To catch some of the security threats, or maybe can I predict these are the security threats which is coming and detect it proactively. Okay. At the same time, there is a trust score agent are there which basically help you to assign and adjust a trust rating for connected devices in real time, right? Okay, so and the network intrusion, right? Which basically learns the different network patterns and flag unexpected or what are the anomalies which are coming out from the network, right? So these are some of the use cases in the connected mobility and secure communication standpoint. Human-centric and immersive driving experience. Now there is a lot of in-car experience which today all automotive companies are driving to see that how can I give a more human-centric and immersive driving experience to all the end user, right? Now, very obvious use case, assistant and bots. Today, if I want to change something, a song, or if I want to navigate any kind of menu inside the infotainment box, generally I do a various clicks. Can I do a completely conversational so that the bot understand my need and automatically start changing the different kind of menu operations, right? Okay. There is driving stress reducer we spoke about in terms of any distractions which are coming on this side, right? Can I, based on the emotions, the way driver is driving. Okay, can I adjust the music, lighting condition, in-car cabin experience? So those are the some of the, you can say, the immersive driving experience related use cases are there. Okay, right, which definitely are very impactful because it is improving the customer experience, right? Okay, uh, intelligent manufacturing systems, right? We spoke about the couple of use case, whether it's a defect detection through camera and videos. Second is predictive maintenance, which is basically a real life, I would say, a problem. Can I predict the maintenance of this particular machine so that I take a necessary actions before the machine goes down? Hence, my production system continues, right? Those are the couple of use case. Plus, smart inventory. Today, all the plants spend a lot of money in terms of managing inventory based on the demand, based on the what are the scheduling which is getting done through this on a production line. Can I predict my inventory so that I keep it minimum inventory at my level, and at the same time I'll be able to revert the demand which is coming or from the market, or what are the vehicles which are scheduled for manufacturing, right? Okay, so there are multiple intelligent manufacturing systems are there, and there are multiple use cases are as well, right? Okay, if you see, there are all different types of areas. You will find a plethora of use cases which are impactful. Okay, which you can adopt any of the use case and develop the use case. Okay, so all my friends, all students, please pick up, focus on the business problem statement, convert those business problem statement into the technical solution. Once you define your solution, there are different tools and technologies, frameworks which are available, which will help you to develop the solution. And once you develop the solution, put up a storyline, how you would like to present it. Okay, so that I again go back to my statement, from hackathon to headlines. Okay, that's where your goal is. Can I, my innovation become hackathon to headline? Okay.
Today I will show you how to optimize your stable diffusion setup using automatic 1111 web UI. So let's type the URL stable diffusion. After that you will see this GitHub link. Go to that link. After then just scroll down to this git clone link. Just copy it. After that you can just go through it and like the download. You can just create a folder with stable diffusion. You can open the command prompt. You can just add the command and it will automatically clone the application. As you can see, I have cloned the stable diffusion. You will be able to see this, and over here you just need to like edit one file over here. This web UI user, you can edit in Notepad. You just need to add this command get pull, and you can, for the better performance, you can just add this $X and $theme dark for the dark theme, and you can just close it after saving this file. After then you just need to double click this and it will automatically update and it will install all your dependencies and files. And after that you can see this dark theme have been applied. So it will take some time and you will be able to see the web interface. like this. So over here, this is like a dark theme of the Stable Diffusion model, and there are many models you can see, like text to image, image to image, and extras. And over here, if I write a prompt like MRO aircraft, and if I generate it, I will able to see like aircraft over here. So this has been generated. You can see like steps, and you can just play with like how many pictures you want and how many samples. So this was all about Stable Diffusion. Thank you. Today I will walk you through the Llama 3 setup in your device. So for that, you just need to go to the Llama official website, and over there you can just click on the download. You will come to this landing page of this. You need to select your OS, and after clicking this window, you will be able to see the file. After successfully installing this setup, you just need to go to command prompt. You just need to write Llama. If you see this command, that means you have successfully installed your Llama in your device. To run the Llama 3, you just need to the command Llama run Llama 3, and it will download the Llama 3 in your local device, and you can successfully access the Llama 3. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaisha, for that insightful look into the Agentic AI. I'm sure that sparked a lot of great ideas for your own projects. Now, I know you're all geared up to start your InnoVent journey. So, why wait anymore? Participate today. The last day to send in your registrations is 30th July. If you have any questions, please put those down in the chat below and we'll do our best to answer those. Wish you all the very best. Just scan these QR codes to follow us right now. LinkedIn, Instagram, and X. Whatever works for you. We'll give you a moment to do that. First, go to our Instagram handle and hit that follow button and press the bell icon to turn on those notifications so you'll never miss an update about the program. Next, hit the like button on our Facebook page. And lastly, follow us on LinkedIn and turn on those notifications. By doing so, you'll stay in the loop and never miss a single update about our hackathon. Thank you, guys.